First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Set to bring this to you, Jaime Fairbairn, getting this one started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got room to run right at the start. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 45. 1.
From the gun, it's Love. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. And he is planting backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down. Here's Love. To the goal line and in. J.D. Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is first touchdown of the new year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Sergeant. 70 line. 18, Pioneer.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, Sergeant.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him back. Third and long.
Here we go, set. 77 Wolf. Cowboy 80. 18, level. 18, check mask. 19 tight.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Well, that didn't work out. 4th and 3, I can go for it.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
60, 79 Broncos. Come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Here's Milton. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut. Yellow, 22. Seal, black. Set. Hut.
Now Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he's going to have the Packers' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. Of course, #1 goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run from it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the ready.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. 52 blaster. Set. Go.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to pick it up. Pick it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10, 10.
Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th down and less than a yard.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Milton to the air on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous start.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a huge play for Detroit. 61 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Set.
Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and it'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the one. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about having to stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Ball red. 52 blue.
On first and 10, here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Green Jack. Let's go. Set.
That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
3. Ready?
Love to throw on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
It leads to second
And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game.
10 seconds.
Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
49-yard line.
Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Set. 45. 1. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Red. Drill. 52. Set. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ready. Break.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Hut.
To throw is Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact. And I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number two kicks off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the three. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Down, smash, red. 10 black. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Deion Henley getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 52 Blues. Cut, cut.
Love to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Here's Love to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deion Henley. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
On the double.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Set, cut.
We'll go play action with Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Set. Red 38. Black shot. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Returnable from the 17. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
50, green. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Edo blue. Yellow, zoom.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Red, 38. Steel, black. Set.
Now Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Aleem McNeil. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Taken at about the 6. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Ready, break. Ready. 68, 68, 68.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
70s, ready.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
70 Lions. Check, hurt.
Let's go, let's get that touch.
Ready, right?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Short kick taken at the 17. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach. It's just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Bison, Cougar 19. 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lion.
He'll drop to throw. Open his crack. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Fairbanks to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbanks to kick it up. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On play action, here's Milton. Going up top. That is hot. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Fast catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Detroit.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 42. Lions 24.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll go right and find his running back. The Lions call their first time out. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Packers are going to extend their lead.
Lions 21. Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Come on.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Lions first down. First and 10.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10.
Steady.
Here's a design run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Okay, break. 60 average. 60
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Get it.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Hop 70, hop 70. 65 catch, 65 catch.
To the air once more is Milton. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.